and gentlemen, on behalf of the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, I welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of Mindia in India, a photography exhibition by Georgian artist Mr. Mindia Midelashvili. According to Mr. Midelashvili, who was born in 1983 in a family of artists, his growing up years amongst the company of artists majorly influenced his choice of profession. His affair with camera started in the year 2001 and still remains the passion of his life. I request Mr. Midelashvili to please come and share with us his experiences as a travel photographer in India.
მოგესალმებით პირველ რიგში ყველას. ძალიან დიდი პატივია ჩემთვის დავსდგე ინდოეთში, ინდოეთის თემით და მქონდეს გამოფენა ისეთ საინტერესო ორგანიზაციაში, როგორც არის ICCR.
Hello everyone. First of all, thank you for coming, and it's a pleasure and honor for me to be in India, to have an opportunity to present my works at ICCR, and it's such a wonderful organization.
ძალიან მოკლედ გეტყვით ჩემს დამოკიდებულებას ინდოეთის მიმართ. ეს არის ქვეყანა, რომელიც ყოველგვარი მიზეზის გარეშე შემეყვარდა. ეს იყო ხალხთან დამოკიდებულება, ეს იყო კულტურა, 1000 წვრილმანი, რომელიც თავიდან ბოლომდე ჩემთვის იყო ძალიან ახლობელი და ძალიან მისაღები.
I will say shortly how I came to fall in love with India. This is culture and hundreds of details about the country itself that made me fall in love with this country and with its people.
პირველ რიგში ძალიან დიდი მადლობა მინდა მოვახსენოს ყველას, ვინც მონაწილეობდა ამ პროექტში. განსაკუთრებული მადლობა მინდა თქვა საქართველოს საელჩოს მიმართ, ICCR-ის მიმართ და ბატონი სანის მიმართ, რომელიც მე მგონი ჯერ არ არის მოსული და მინდა აღვნიშნო ერთი რამ. ძალიან დიდი მნიშვნელობა აქვს ვინ დაგვხვდება ქვეყანაში, უცხო ქვეყანაში და ვინ როგორ წარმოგიდგენთ მას.
First of all, I want to express sincere gratitude to all those people who participated in making this happen. First of all, Embassy of Georgia, then of course ICCR and Mr. Sunny Datta, who is not present here yet. And I want to mention and underline one thing. It is very important when you arrive in the country who is there to greet you, who is there to introduce the country to you.
როდესაც უცხო ქვეყანაში ჩადიხარ, ძალიან მნიშვნელოვანია ადაპტირება, ძალიან საინტერესოა, როდესაც დაგვხვდება ადამიანი, რომელიც დეტალურად აღიხსნის ყველაფერს. მე ძალიან გამიმართა, რომ შევხვდი ადამიანს, ბატონ დარბან პრაშერს, რომელმაც იმდენი გააკეთა, რომ მე უფრო და უფრო შემგვარებოდა ინდოეთი და დღევანდელი ჩემი დამოკიდებულება ინდოეთისადმი არის ამ ადამიანის დამსახურება. კიდევ ერთხელ ძალიან დიდი მადლობა ყველას მომზადებისათვის, ყურადღებისათვის და დაფასებისთვის. მადლობთ.
Again, it is very important who meets you when you arrive in a foreign country. Adaptation is a very important thing. Whoever presents the country to you in a way, then you will remember the country in that way. In Mr. Mindia's case, it was Mr. Darpan Prasher. He works at the Embassy of Georgia. After having met Mr. Darpan Prasher, as Mr. Mindia put it, he fell in love more with India, and he presented India in a way that still is in his memories from the first time when he arrived here. Once again, he wants to thank you all for coming and thank you all for being with us today. Thank you.
Thank you. We are glad to have with us Mr. Anwar Halim, Honorable Deputy Director General ICCR, as the chief guest. We also welcome Mr. Bakur Kavaratsukelia, Charge d'Affaires Georgian Embassy, who is here with us tonight. I request both of you, sir, to please light the inaugural lamp. I would also request Mr. Mindia to please join us. As a token of appreciation, we'd like to present flowers to the artist. I'll also request DDG ICCR to please come and express his views on the exhibition. Please, sir.
My dear ladies and gentlemen, and most of all, Mr. Mindia, our friend. Today we have assembled here to another exhibition, this time from Georgia. The exhibition is, I think, a very good and wonderful display of the closeness between India and Georgia, especially in the works which Mindia has undertaken. It is remarkable that someone would be able to depict the various facets of Indian society, its cultural values, its happiness and pain, joy and sorrow in such a colorful manner. I think you deserve appreciation for that. And I am very sure that all of you would be able to enjoy and appreciate the work so undertaken. And with this, I will thank all of you for your presence. Thank you.
With this, we come to an end of the inaugural ceremony. The exhibition will continue to be on display till Wednesday, 28th June. Enjoy the display, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Please, sir. Please, sir.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, friends, dear visitors. Thank you for coming, first of all. As you are all aware, this year we're marking 20 years of diplomatic relations with India. But these 20 years may seem a little time, but overall India and Georgia have enjoyed centuries-old relationships. Georgian poets, travelers, even kings have been astonished and admired by the beauty and colorfulness of India. This person here with an intriguing name, Mindia, that rhymes with India so well. That's why we named this exhibition Mindia in India. Is here with us today to present India from his own eye. And this exhibition has been in Georgia already, and that's why more and more people are falling in love with the country. This will be another brick put in the cultural relations of our two peoples, of our two friendly nations. And I hope this is not the only exhibition that we will have today. I want to wish good luck to Mr. Mindia, and thank you for coming once again. Thank you.